Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a few things I want to address and talk about, and excuse the loud noise in the back if there is any. I'm filming this in my garage of all places, hence why it looks like shit back here, sorry. I do want to talk about a few things relating to uploads, the car. And don't worry, don't skip through any of this shit. I'll get through this stuff really fast because I want to introduce you guys to a car that you're going to see and then never see again. You'll see the car for one time and never again. If all goes well, this will be the last time you see this car that I'm about to reveal to you, that I've had for almost 3 months now. I picked it up for 500 bucks with the intention to put a new engine in it and rebuild it on a very cost-efficient budget. After doing extensive research, I figured out that there's no way that it's going to be a smart decision or a logical decision for me to put this car back together with the limited resources that I have and the limited money and the limited time. I'm just going to stop talking and show you the car, and pardon the lighting right now, I don't have very much time to film this, so it's kind of in broad daylight and there's people everywhere, so if it's fucking not very professional, I apologize, but like I said, you're only going to see this car once, so what does it matter?
Some of you might be able to tell from the fob, but take your last minute guess, because fuck, it's hot in here. Oh my god. Okay, so
okay, I really hope I mentioned this car was blown up, and if I didn't, I apologize. Sorry, I'm holding the camera really shaky. It's a very heavy lens, and you know what, I'm gonna stop bitching about it. Anyways, this car that you see back here is blown up for sure. That's awkward. So yeah, car's blown up. It's a pain in the ass to drive because obviously it's blown up, and unfortunately I am pretty new to driving a manual, so the car is running on 3 cylinders as of right now. It's very sketchy to drive, hence why I didn't really record driving it, because I was kind of focusing on just getting the car to move. Man, there's not a lot I can say about this car, to be honest. Okay, I awkwardly have the camera propped up on the trunk, but like I said, as much as I'd like to put money into this car, make it nice, and actually make it something I want to drive, it's going to take a lot of things like money, resource, time. That's basically it. Excuse the car going by. Like I said, it's just not the best logical decision for me to own this car. Like I said, you know, it's the 2004, it's the Blob-Eye, it's like my favorite year. It's a WRX, it's in blue. It's like matches my criteria for like the perfect project car. The only thing is that it's a boxer, so depending on who you ask, it's a pain in the ass to work on. Like, I guess that just depends really who you're asking. Another thing is, these cars are very sought after, at least in my opinion, and the parts show for that, price-wise. So stuff is not as cheap as I actually initially expected it to be. So that leads me to the money issue. I don't have a garage to work on this car, at least to the extent to putting a whole new engine in it or tearing it apart. And another thing is, I just don't have the resources. I don't even have the fucking tools. I don't have any of that shit, which is unfortunate because this car kind of fell into my hands for, like I said, a cheap, very cheap payment of 500 bucks. Put a new battery in it. I'm in this car altogether like $650 max, and that's just rounding up. So I have a trade lined up for tomorrow. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's no big deal. This car will still be in the driveway. And it's sad to say that, but that's probably what's gonna happen. Anyways, I want to keep you guys posted and updated, so I'm going to continue filming this video tomorrow. I'll let you know whether I got an E36 or I still have the Subaru. Alright, what's up guys? We got Cole behind the camera, and I can't really tell you how I feel yet about this car. If you want to, honestly, it's a 1993 BMW 325 IS. So it's just an E36. It looks bad on the outside, but it looks worse on the interior. So we're gonna focus on the exterior first. We got some homemade smoked headlights. It had a bunch of rear end damage, so he just put it back together. He claimed that it's a stock exhaust, but you'll hear in a second that that's not really the case. It's on style 5s. They need a nice clean for sure. The whole car has swirls and paint spots. So it's like a rattle can black E36. It's got these clear side markers, fucked up headlights. We got the sick Amazon BMW badge that's black and blue. What else we got on here? I think that's an M3 bumper. I have no idea. M3 bumper, skirts, and I think that's it for M3 parts. It's like really eBay junk. Held on with zip ties because drift car. I don't want to show you the worst parts, but you're kind of looking at it actually. We got a tow hook because I don't know how to drive a manual, so. I don't know if you want to brighten it up, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I got you.
But you don't have to go too bright because I don't want them to see how bad it is. Alright, so there it is. I mean, what else could you ask for? It was originally a beige tan interior, and then homeboy decided to make it black, which is unfortunate. Everything in this car is kind of spray painted. I thought it would actually smell a lot more like paint. It kind of just smells like a beat to shit E36. So I actually prefer that over the paint smell. I don't even want to start with the imperfections because that's going to be a 20-minute video for another day. And this is it. This is the start to some new content. That'll probably be 1 or 2, 3, maybe 4 videos before this car is something else and it ends up being a Honda, because I'm working my way down actually. But yeah, it's pretty dope. Always wanted an E36, so I figured that I would try it. I don't know how to drive it at all, so that's always a plus. I have to call Cole when I want it out of my driveway and on the side of the street. So yeah, I'm new to a manual, and this has a stage 3 clutch, so you know, you do the math on that one. That's a really good recipe for disaster. I guess we could continue going over all the mods that we got here. You could show them the custom e-brake. So that's a bootleg hydro. Super dope. So really there's no parking brake. M weighted shift knob over there. The Grant steering wheel is not too bad. It's a little like oxidized on, but whatever, it's a wheel. It's got some super sick custom fab for the oil pressure gauge. So I don't know. I thought I was a blind kid, but man. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna try, you know what? I'm not gonna try and make it look too good because it'll never get to that point where I envisioned it. When I saw this car in the photos, he was really good at taking the photos in the shade, so none of the imperfections showed. So I'm here with this car. You should actually also show the super dope cords on the tires. That's a
oh yeah.
That's only a disc car thing, so. So yeah, it's showing cord, but that's just because that's actually from Style Points. He was gonna put the other tires on, and I actually just wanted the cords. It is on some eBay clunkers, like some super sick coils that I haven't even looked at actually, because the car's too low. Super dope. think I know where the car is going, build direction wise. Oh, the side skirt's fucking disgusting.
Okay guys, there's the E36, somewhat clean. This wheel in particular is weird because it's got a bunch of mildew and shit, and then all the other ones don't. Wheels are in okay shape. They got a little bit of curb rash. That's kind of the saving grace of this car at the end of the day. Is this dent. It shows up on screen pretty accurate. That's pretty bad. I gotta get rid of these, what the fuck does that say? Do or do not. There is no try. Okay, I'm getting rid of that instant. But if you look at it and actually look at it, we'll switch to manual focus. Squint really hard. It looks pretty dope from that angle and that setup there. Looks pretty good actually. So yeah. Let me put it back in auto. That is the E36, and it looks good from here actually. I might just take a few shots. I'll make a more in-depth, detailed video about this car when it comes. I'm gonna order a few things for it. And next video you'll probably see more of the E36, and I gotta learn how to drive it because stage 3 clutch is not very nice. But overall it's kind of a piece of shit, but it's my piece of shit. So stay tuned, see you guys in the next one.